My name is Arnie the Beta. I pen problems with the fingers and tips that I was blessed with. Know that every single beta out there is a product that's continuously tested. But when when my pen is in the highest working order, so they always say that this is the finished product that you shouldn't have messed with. But oh, I got some Hulk in my voice, and I could have been Captain America for everything I'm about to say. But right now I've got a poetry shield and the freedom of choice. Listen. I hate the way to encourage a man in this society is to tell him to man up. But all society ever did is try to bring the man down. I hate the way you can say men are trash. Like somehow as a universal message is so world renowned. But don't ever repeat the collateral damage. Somehow a rubbish quote became something so profound. I mean, not every guy could be the most wanted, but somehow they've been Laden. Then they've been lined up. But you realize they've been through things. But if I had to tell you what that guy's been through, I'll probably holographic things. But as you hear it, you have you paralyzed or remain vindictive and say he's a paralyzed. Listen. I hate how society situates guys into a group. Good or bad, these X's factor them into one group. And then Simon or Simona says they have to move in one direction. Hell. Well, I hope the only way is up. But then my mind continues to trickle down. Because the world continues to despise a man, but they realize he's in his own web, with the mood swinging, hoping for that Mary Jane for comfort. But I guess even in his own homecoming, there's still no way home. But like Spider-Man, there was a time in my life when I was looking for a doctor to change my time. Multiverse. Multiverse. Let me take you to a place I land where time forgot. A 16-year-old going through therapy. I allowed my doctor to see my dear diary. Yeah, y'all didn't know I was going through such a stage. I could have remained silent or been enraged, because I allowed my doctor to see my diary, and she said there was too much venom on this page. And I could have caused a life of carnage. So I was looking at my doctor strange, because even back then I realized I had a better role. I'd rather pen my problems as opposed to stabbing souls, and that's real. That's real. But I guess in that time of my life I didn't have an Uncle Ben with an uncle's pen. He could tell me with great power comes great responsibilities. But then I looked at my hands. These fantastic forces, I realized I could make a paranormal activities. So yeah, I could have been the best ghostwriter. But if I believed in myself back then, I could have kept my lights up. But 14 years down the line, I might not have an Uncle Ben with an uncle's pen. But I realized like a caveman, when things get hairy, I can still evolve, turn the wheel, and make the fire work in the den. But no one deep the evolution. Through therapy, I found a solution. I went from Jose Mourinho, prefer not to speak, to open mics and to practice what I preach. And I was looking at my future like Hawkeye. I think I became an optimist. Because I hit every opportunity in the future, and oh boy, I never missed. But life got me questioning my aspirations. I mean, I couldn't avenge what my heart felt. I already peaked my end game. But I thought I could be the best chocolate rapper, but I knew my Kevin Hart wouldn't well. Yeah, life got me questioning my aspirations, man. Because as I look at my fantasies, I knew that this wasn't a fan for me to see, but is every guy supposed to be like Tony? You know, either a genius or billionaire, playboy or philanthropist? Then it starts on me. If every guy is supposed to be that Iron Man, you have a hole in your chest, your heart's supposed to be. And not every man is made of steel. I mean, these days you can't even Superman up because of his own kryptonite. And if I were to break down the kryptonite, a man is not able to cry in his own kryptonite because he's too worried that his tears will jerk him. And that's why you never hear about a man who's choked up, because he's unable to unravel his emotions and he's already choked up. But the worst thing is, any of you guys could easily beat that man. You know, a dark night in the cave. A black sun living in darkness. But I guess only a Stevie could wonder what I'm talking about. But that's why I'm just trying to be a better me. I'm trying to be a better man. Trying to have a better plan. Trying to be better than. Trying to be better than whoever's on the other side of the better than. But listen, I may not have a leg to stand on, but I still want a legacy, a foundation of equality that no one could drown on. And I may not have a leg to stand on, but in this life's pitch, I'm a defender. And I'm trying to tell everyone to please, man on. Let's play ball together. Let's play well together. But I guess this isn't the kind of poem that Amber heard, because I only gave Johnny Depp. Thank you.